Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. It is Saturday as of the filming of this, on a wonderful 3-day holiday weekend here in the United States. And my wife had a wonderful idea. She's like, why don't we head out east, because the mountains are going to be crazy busy. As you can see, the mountains are quite a bit behind us. We are driving east of Denver, and we're going to go antiquing in some little towns that kind of dot the highway. So this ought to be a lot of fun. You're not going to want to miss this. So it may come as a surprise to you, but Watkins, Colorado, you can still see the mountains, by the way. Watkins, Colorado is home to the Colorado Air and Spaceport, if you can believe it, which Watkins kind of looks like that and that. So I figured maybe they have a little antique store. There's an old abandoned gas station. So let's see what we can find. Just beautiful here in Watkins, Colorado. A little taste of Americana. I don't know if they'll have an antique store, honestly, but oftentimes these little towns do. So we're just kind of wandering around. We've got a couple old abandoned buildings here, but we do not have an antique store. So we're going to keep looking. Back on the highway. Okay, a little bit further down the road, we come to Bennett, Colorado. It kind of looks the same. You got a water tower, an overpass, and I think this red roof thing may be one. Maybe not. Maybe that says lumber. I could have sworn one of these out here said antiques right off the road like that. We'll have to see. Bennett city limit, elevation 5483. Lunch at the China Kitchen, or the requisite liquor store. Bennett water tower. And of course you have the Bennett grain silos. Okay, so it's about almost an hour later. There's a museum over there. We've had a complete bust. So Bennett didn't have anything. In fact, we got turned around on the street, went the wrong way. So now where are we? What is this?
Strasbourg.
Strasbourg. So we're Strasbourg now, another similar town. And we're keeping our fingers crossed that this is going to be more promising. I'm having doubts, but we're just trying to figure it out. Well, no antique store, but on a very positive note, I found an actual Radio Shack. So that's epic. A voice over here, but the thing that really blew us away about this was the yellowed packaging, the disarray. It was like stepping back in time. I'm sure that nothing in this store is newer than like 10 years ago. So it was really bizarre to see lots of old, yellowed, very, very out-of-date packaging, but pretty cool. Then we went next door to a restaurant called Corona's. What could be wrong with that? Okay, guys, I'm going to show you something amazing. So we're here in Deer Trail. Still no antique stores in sight, but there's the most amazing row of buildings. Now, this is not a movie set. Some of you may be tempted to think that this is like the Universal Studios backlot, but I swear to you, this is all real. Just wait, it hasn't gotten good yet, it will. First we got an all-metal fence structure. It's kind of interesting. We've got a car wash coming up here in a minute that's unlike anything I've ever seen before. But this is all real. This is 100% legit. This is Deer Trail, Colorado. There's Jelly's store, the Deer Trail Tribune from back in the day. This is legit Old West stuff. I mean, this is amazing. The Brown Derby restaurant over here. This is my favorite part. Oh wait, not yet. There's the requisite tower, this building, but just past this building up here is the car wash, I think. Yeah, right there, look at that. It's like half the car wash. I've never seen anything like it. So yeah, we haven't found a single antique store yet. Of course, every other time I drive through these towns, I see antique store signs everywhere. So now we're in Lyman, Colorado. Still no antique stores magically, but we found this cool little railroad museum. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I love the railroad. And there's actually happens to be a train going by right this second. But pretty neat stuff. There's the old depot. People are having a good time. Still no antique store. Now that's something you don't see every day. Storm chaser vehicle. That's awesome. drive right into a tornado. Really cool. Do not follow me, you won't make it. I like the turret on top. That's awesome. You don't usually see. That's awesome. Well, that was a bust. So, today's show is now how to not find antiques in eastern Colorado. We went within about an hour of Burlington, which is right on the border. And then we cut our losses and came home. And it's now almost 3:30, so it was a better part of the day. But it was beautiful. It was a change of scenery. It was something different. So it was a win in that regard. Would have been nice to find some antiques. I've always got, this idea that I'm going to come across V-discs, transcriptions, and something like that. And of course, when we're normally driving down that road, there's all kinds of antique stores, but not today. So Murphy's Law kind of thing. So I'm going to let you go. Hope you thought that was fun. Anyway, definitely got to see some interesting sights. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Happy record hunting. We'll see you next time.